Asus ROG Azoth. The Asus ROG Azoth is the Taiwanese tech giant's first real enthusiast gaming keyboard, and, honestly, it's a doozy. That's a technical term which translates as a quality keyboard that ticks all the boxes, then draws in some more at the bottom of the list and ticks those off too. Asus is no stranger to mechanical keyboards. I've tested a bunch of its previous ROG mech boards, even its almost smart hybrid Claymore board, which got ahead of Mountain in the detachable numpad game, but failed to make it stick. I mean, literally, the floppy attachment of the extra keypad was one of the reasons I hated it so much. But it's only really ever just dipped its toes into the enthusiast keyboard market. Well, the ROG Azoth is Asus going in with both feet, which is no real surprise, given the burgeoning market for high-end custom keyboards. It is, though, offering everything you could possibly want from an enthusiast keyboard. The build quality is absolutely exceptional, and the weight of the Azoth is extreme. And I love it for that. It's also been built with all the pre-lubed, gasketed, dampened trimmings you'll want for that premium typing experience. And premium it is. The Azoth is a delight to tap away on, even more so now that I've completely replaced all of the supplied ROG NX switches the board shipped with. Not that they're bad at all, the custom linear mechanical switches are Cherry MX red analogs but do have a nice feel. No, it's just that I've got a bunch of delightful Halo True switches that I bought to go into my Mountain Everest Max board. That board's been retired in favor of the Everest 60, and I've left the Mountain tactile switches in place. That's one of the must-haves for any keyboard with enthusiast pretensions: hot swappable switches. Us keyboard nerds love needlessly replacing switches for an infinitesimal difference in feel that even the Princess of P fame would struggle to notice. And the Azoth happily caters to that, and with what I will say is my absolute favorite switch puller bundled into the package. Yes, I actually now have a favorite. You also get a two-tone OLED display in the top right-hand corner, with a three-way switch that can be customized via the weakest part of the whole kit. As is its wont, the ROG Azoth relies on Asus's horrible Armory Crate software, and it just takes so damned long. To do anything. Just switching between tabs in the app or trying to check for firmware updates. Oh, it's interminable. And sometimes it just doesn't work at all, particularly when you switch from USB to Wi-Fi, and vice versa, and the app will get stuck on a permanent loading animation, tanking all the tweak profile settings you saved into it, somehow completely resetting the device. Peripherals software, it's the worst. The frustrating thing is that once you're in there, it does actually offer some pretty handy knobs to tweak regarding the controls or the display. Aside from the requisite LED backlighting controls, you can also adjust the control knob to deliver exactly what you want it to do. As standard, the control has 5 discrete modes, which you can cycle through via a button on the end of it, but in the app, you can add a customizable 6th, and that can be for practically anything. There are 3 buttons on the switch, up, down, and a click, and each can open a website, an application, further multimedia, keyboard or mouse functions, or even some preset input text.